I finished the Odyssey.
You moving on to the Aeneid?
No, I had no intention of reading the Aeneid. I started to read the book on the history of the storage container.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good so far.
You're up to the Amphora yet?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. What?
It's like an ancient Greek, like, massive wine jug.
No, it's not a history of how we stored things. It's a history specifically of the storage container as we know it today. It's not like how we stored things throughout history. It's like, how did this particular type of container that we now universally use, like that big classic metal storage container.
Oh.
You know those ones?
Like on a cargo ship.
Exactly like on a cargo ship.
I see.
And most of the first chapter of the book is describing how things used to work on the cargo ships and how they used to lay things out in pallets, and things that were completely unrelated to each other would sit inches away from each other, and shit would get damaged all the time. And yeah, it's actually pretty interesting, them describing just how all that cargo moved. But then it gets into like the economic implications of it, and I'm like, this is the more boring stuff. I like it when they're intricately describing how, like, you know, these things get stored and then the crane does this and lifts them up and it's all pre-programmed and blah blah blah. And then they're like, well, you know, in 1952, the impact on transportation on being able to get goods from one place to the other had about 20% financial. And I'm like, oh. I don't care if the line went up or down. I really don't. So I hope it focuses more on the history of things.
Yeah. No, that does sound interesting though. A while ago, my dad and his friend from Perth were having this drunken conversation about how the long grain rice in Perth is longer than the long grain rice in Adelaide.
Are you joking?
That was his claim. That was Robert's claim. And so he was talking about how when you have longer grains, you can't fit as many grains within each kilo of tonnage.
Okay. Okay.
And so you have less rice overall.
Is this a kilogram of feathers type situation?
And they were having this conversation like they were going back and forth with Lou saying like, but if it's the same weight, it's the same weight. And
steel is heavier than feathers. Yeah.
Robert being like, no, but they're longer grains. So it takes up more space in the hull.
Yeah, but in your stomach, it takes up the same amount of space because, like, the long grains. I mean, if you prefer short grains, that's one thing.
But they're longer in Perth because the hull can only fit so much, and they can't afford to ship the long grains all the way to Adelaide.
That is so wrong. I don't have to do any research on that. That is definitely just untrue. Where the fuck did he get that from?
The kind of claim that he makes all the time. He has that 65-year-old man who just says shit kind of vibe. And if people don't correct him, he just like pretends that he's right. He just pretends that he knows what he's talking about.
That is awesome. Yeah, I hope that Perth finds a solution to their rice problems.
They have it good. They've got long grain rice than we do. Adelaide are the ones who are impoverished by our short long grain rice.
I'm not sure that's such a bad thing. I think that the longer long grain rices are awkward and silly. and honestly, the shorter the grain, the better as far as I'm concerned. Really? Until you get to like quinoa, and then it's like, whoa. Back off, soldier.
So you love...
Stand down! Lieutenant Longgrain, stand down!
You can have me roll on the floor before we even started.
Dobie!
Welcome to the only podcast about the many loves of Dobie Gillis. My name's Len. I'm happy. I'm happy because I've just fallen in love. An hour ago.
This is the happiest part of the love affair. Just after falling in love and just before the problem of podcasting comes up. Ah, those precious minutes. Well, that's enough of being happy. Time to start worrying about podcasting. Cardo, it's you.
Hey.
My Cardo Paracella. I've been singing those words since I first heard them. I tried to control myself, but it's no use. I must tell you, Cardo, with all honesty and all humility, that one of these episodes is the most batshit insane television we've seen on podcasts so far.
Yeah, absolutely true. Absolutely true. And yet, based on like how differently our brains work, I cannot tell which one you are referring to. I have a good hunch, but there is some wildness in both for sure.
Yeah. So first we are talking about Season 1, Episode 17, The Hunger Strike, which first aired on January 26th, 1960, Australia Day. Or Invasion Day,
Yes.
as they call it now. But I heard that you're part of the campaign who really want to keep it as Australia Day.
I'd stop this madness.
That week, the Soviet Union launched the first successful ICBM, which landed in the Pacific Ocean 12,500 kilometers away.
I heard you wished it landed in Aboriginal territory. You bastard.
Yeah, it should have landed in Arnhem Land. Will Wright, the designer of SimCity, was born.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I guess he will go on to write the code behind that game.
Hell yeah. Michael Hutchence, the lead singer of INXS, was born.
I guess he will go on to choke fuck himself to death.
Explorer Jacques Picard and Lieutenant Don Walsh were the first people to get to the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
And there's nothing remotely funny about Jacques Picard and Don Walsh.
Belgium agreed to grant independence to the Belgian Congo, which is now known as the Democratic Republic of the
I thought
Congo.
it was a dance. I got one for everything, man. Keep him coming!
Benno Gutenberg, who alongside Charles Richter invented the Richter scale, died, sending a shockwave through the seismology community.
Well, that one just writes itself. I had a Gutenberg the other day at Macca's.
How'd you go with editing the last episode? Have you started that?
No,
No.
I haven't. I just got back from my trip.
It's gonna be 1,000 years before this episode comes out.
We can, no, we can't do them out of order.
We cannot.
Yeah, I'll have to hop on that. I'll set up some time.
It's so much harder with 2 tracks than one. Like, I thought it would be like twice as hard, but it multiplies. And I know 1 times 1 is 1.
Yeah. We have discussed this, and cutting Isaac out really isn't. We discussed the possibility, but it's not going to work very well if we just cut him out. We could ADR his lines. Get Isaac back in the studio. Get him to say everything that he said. Might make it a little...
I thought you were going to play the role of Isaac. In this episode, Dobie starts off by saying 17 years ago when I was born, which blows a hole right through my theory about his age. My new theory is that when he was 16 and Winnie said he was 17, she was just rounding up because it was only like 2 months until his 17th birthday. So she was saying he was 17 because he was, pretty much 17.
Okay, yeah. I can buy it.
Alright, thanks. Alright, now I can sleep well at night.
Yeah, they thought of everything.
Yeah. So Dobie's upset because Thalia is going out with Chatsworth Osborne Jr.,
Brother.
who is super rich and immediately calls Dobie Gillis baby.
Gillis, baby.
That's the best.
And he can broad jump with the best of them.
Yeah. So yeah, he challenges Chatsworth to a broad jump, which I found out is a real athletics event, it's like long jump, but you don't get a run up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just...
I thought it was just like an old-timey way to say long jump.
So did I,
Yeah.
but it's a thing. Chatsworth jumps 28 feet. The official world record, depending on how you measure
Jumps
it...
nearly 10 meters.
Depending on how you measure it, the official world record is either 12 feet 2.1 inches or 12 feet 3 inches.
28 feet?
28 feet? Oh, I love Dobie's delivery when he is like astounded by something. When he went, when Herbert wanted him to withdraw, and he was like, withdraw?
Withdraw?
And when Thalia wanted him to be a doctor, and he was like, bones? So good. Maynard asked Dobie for help with a poem he's studying, which gives Dobie an idea for how to woo Thalia. That's what I'll do. I'll emotionally blackmail her.
Yeah! Let's go.
He compares himself to Gandhi, who, along with many others, went on a hunger strike to protest the British Empire's induced famine in India and campaign for independence.
Well, Thalia's strong, but I'm pretty sure she's not as strong as the British Empire.
Maynard is a Hearts of Iron 4 player. India only gained independence in 1947, 13 years before this episode aired, and Gandhi was shot the next year.
Fucking oath.
So Dobie tells Thalia about his strike, and she doesn't take him seriously. He tells his parents about his strike, and they don't take him seriously. And Herbert sets up a ridiculous trap.
Unbelievable.
Like, did Herbie just have this stuff lying around?
I am surprised they were even supportive enough of his idea to hunger strike to set up this trap, or perhaps it was just because they thought he was bullshitting from the get-go.
Yeah, well...
But it is an unbelievable alarm with a bunch of lights, almost like the lights around a makeup mirror, set up around the fridge for him to open it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think Herbert is like, he's taking the piss from the get-go.
Yeah.
He's like, no, he's not going to be able to stand a hunger strike. He's a growing teenage boy. You know, and so Herbert's like, I can really torture him here.
Yeah, Herbert is slowly becoming the guy who knows he's in a comedy. He's like doing his own bits and shit. Like, Dobie's like, I'm not hungry. And he's like, I'm ready to go. Well, Dobie's not hungry, so the world must be ending. Am I right, Winnie? Am I right, Winnie? Like, this guy's just having a great time.
Winnie is playing it so straight. Like, oh, my poor boy is not eating anything. Dobie can't sleep because he's hungry. And so, in the height of visual effects for that time in television,
Oh my god.
a video of a lion is like pasted over his
In a
stomach.
circle, like the fucking film company thing, you know, 20th century, whatever.
MGM.
It's MGM. It's like the exact same thing, dude.
It's like...
And the audience are loving it.
The audience goes bonkers.
I haven't heard them laugh that much in ages. They're fucking freaking out over this lion bit. And I'm there with a straight face. Like, what the fuck is this?
At the time, that was like the best effects that you could get on a TV budget. Like, the first season of I Dream of Jeannie is filmed in black and white because they couldn't afford both color and effects. Like, visual effects costed a lot.
Yeah.
And film was way ahead of TV at this point.
Yeah.
Like, having any kind of visual effects in TV was like extravagant.
Yeah, the playing field's more leveled now than it used to be. I guess if you have like Disney money, you can make them look, your TV shows look the same as your movies. But probably mostly they are still a little bit hamstrung on the budget because they have to be longer, right? They have to be much longer. So they have to stretch maybe a similar budget out, but for a considerably longer period of time. Yeah.
So the girls at school think that Dobie's manipulative bullshit is like super romantic, but the boys think he's faking it for attention. One of the girls is played by that girl from That Girl. That girl on the left with the fringe. That girl's name is Marlo Thomas. Though at the time, that girl was credited as Margaret Thomas. That girl is still acting to this day. You may know that girl from her roles in Ocean's 8 or Rachel's mom in Friends.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, not a bad little repertoire, I guess. Yeah.
The boys are pissed because their girlfriends want them to go on hunger strikes as well. And one of them asks the other, how do you stand on lynching? It's fucked up, man.
That is crazy.
Like, with the context of like lynching wasn't some like historical artifact in 1960.
Yeah.
This is still in like a pre-desegregation US. It's fucked up. Like the civil rights movement is gaining steam, but like only 5 years earlier, a 14-year-old boy from Chicago called Emmett Till was lynched in Mississippi, but the people who murdered him were acquitted by an all-white jury.
That's fucking crazy, dude. And they're just putting this shit willy-nilly into a comedy
Yeah.
show with like zero self-awareness, or maybe just zero care, I suppose.
Yeah. And like,
I mean, we haven't seen a black guy yet.
no, we haven't. And the added layer that Dobie is like attracting the attention of the girlfriends, and like so many lynchings and things like that were from black men having any kind of interaction at all with a white woman.
Yeah, and then the male insecurity
Yeah.
comes in, and
Which is like exactly the impetus for them saying, how do you stand on lynching?
yeah.
The audience doesn't really laugh at that joke.
No, I don't. I didn't even remember the line until you mentioned it.
So it's I think that this is a fairly progressive audience, or just too young to understand. They love the lion in the stomach gag, though.
Yeah, thank God, an innocent gag, a gag that hurts absolutely no one.
Except maybe, I don't know, if the lion was having a good time.
Yeah, who knows what the lion was up to before?
Because the lion
It might have been in the Barry Bergen film clip for all I know, man.
Well, this was like, what, 25 years before Barry Bergen was famous. So, I don't know. But yeah, the lion is like raising its lip when it... I don't know if they ADR'd the lion's roar. Because it doesn't look like it's roaring.
No, it looks like it's just kind of like vibing.
Yeah, I don't know how that kind of stuff works. Dobie is reaching his breaking point at this point. He gets Maynard to sneak food to him through the window, and the girls at school are blaming Thalia for the whole thing. Because obviously it's Thalia's fault that Dobie is doing this whole emotional blackmail routine.
Yeah, if she just agrees to be enslaved to him for the rest of her life and remove any of her womanly autonomy, everything would be completely fine.
And also, like, letting her family down.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Because her dad's got a kidney condition. Her mum's not getting any younger. Her sister married a loafer. And her brother shows every sign of becoming a public charge. So really, it's up to her to save the family.
Yeah. And only fucking Hampstead Ogglesworth can do that for her, you know.
Hampstead Ogglesworth. So in the background of that scene, in the ice cream parlor, there's a sign saying Subgum Sunday.
Subgum Sunday.
Yeah.
What is that, Len?
Subgum is a Chinese noodle stir fry.
Alright, they're having fun with it.
Yeah.
They're having fun with it.
Again, the guys who made the sign gags in this show,
Fantastic.
top tier.
Like, so good, dude. They had so much fun.
So Thalia doesn't believe Dobie, and she tells him to stop the hunger strike. Because she doesn't want Chatsworth's parents to associate her with a kook like him. That's her reasoning. Dobie starts reading his terrible poetry, and Thalia interrupts with a really loud slurp of a milk.
I know, it's like a jump scare, man.
It's actually the best. Like, the sound mixing just makes it work so well.
Yeah.
He's like pouring his heart out to her, and just like... She leaves, and we see the lion again, and the crowd loves it even more the second time. They cannot get enough of this lion.
I cannot relate.
So
Maynard snuck him fucking icy poles, bro. And apparently he did that 3 or 4 days in a row.
And this is the second time that Maynard has put ice cream blocks in Dobie's bed. If you recall the time that Maynard was pretending to be Dobie when he snuck
and he was
out.
eating it under the covers.
Eating it under the covers in the grossest scene of all time. So Winnie's really worried about Dobie, so she invites Thalia over to plead with him. Oh no, whoa. She pleads with Thalia to plead with Dobie.
Yes.
It's a double pleading. It's a nested pleading. She brings Chatsworth with her, and he hits Herbert with a, bitch, you really live like this?
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, sometimes he's like, oh, yeah, no, it's amusing. And he's like, yeah, sometimes we just sit here and laugh at it. Like,
oh, so good.
Herbert's so funny, dude.
Chatsworth is an instant classic.
He's awesome. Yeah, he's great.
Winnie convinces Thalia to say whatever she needs to say to make Dobie eat again. Meanwhile, Dobie is just hoeing into a garlic salami.
Yeah. I like that Maynard's like, oh yeah, I went like all the way to the other side of the town to get you this like specific thing. Like the vibe it gives is very much like he just saw the first meat product he could get. But no, he specifically was like, I want to get him humongous, by the way, garlic salami. I mean, there's no way he's getting through all that.
Doesn't, and he lives above a grocery store. Why does he go all the way across town? They don't have any red meat.
Maybe they do, and I guess maybe it would arouse suspicion. If Maynard, I don't know if Maynard is a regular shopper there. We haven't seen him shop there yet, to the best of my memory.
Well, Maynard has no money. So yeah, maybe it would arouse
Maybe he had to
suspicion.
steal it from and that's why he stole it from the other side of town so he could make his escape.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yes.
Not to like dig into it, but like, if you were gonna steal a piece of meat though, why would you steal one of that size? I mean, I guess like that would be pretty tough to steal.
Gotta make it worth it.
You can't like shove that in your pocket. No way.
Yeah, you're not stealing a little twiggy stick.
I guess not, but maybe like a steak would be all right.
So he's gonna steal a steak, cook it up, go up the ladder, bring it through the window to Dobie.
Yeah, just keep it in your armpit for a bit. It'll heat up.
We have a classic farcical scene where Dobie tries to hide that he's eating the salami while Thalia is pleading with him. I love it. At one
he
point,
goes face down in the bed.
Yeah. At one point, he threatens to jump out the window if she doesn't leave.
It takes him so long to fucking chew the thing too. Also, you'd think like, I don't know, I thought maybe he would like spit it out at some point, like either under his pillow or like out the window. But he commits. And he's saying every line with his mouth full.
He's so hungry.
And I love that.
Red meat. I gotta have it. I gotta have it.
I gotta have it.
He goes animalistic for a second.
He absolutely does, yeah. Like a lion.
This poor girl Thalia is just getting manipulated this whole time in this episode. He threatens to kill himself if she doesn't leave.
Yeah. And like the other guy has to also go on hunger strike to manipulate her, to like double manipulate her back into into dating him again.
Yeah. When I go on a hunger strike, it's much more of a task than when he does. I have crepe Suzettes every morning.
And that's just breakfast.
Ham hocks. Ugh.
Dude, the sound I forgot. I almost wanted it's like the first time I felt so driven to make a note. Because the fucking, this noise he makes after he says ham hocks is perfect.
Yeah.
Ham hocks. Oh!
We can't even make that noise.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
He gets the throat involved somehow. I don't know what he's doing.
He was awesome. He did a great job.
Yeah.
I didn't have to miss Milton because he was good, you know.
And that is the trigger phrase for our next segment. It is time for Warren Beatty Schmertz.
Warren Beatty Schmertz. All right.
Warren Beatty was born in 1937 in Richmond, Virginia. His parents and his grandparents were all teachers, so he and his older sister got a serious education, especially in arts and culture. His sister is actress, dancer, and writer Shirley MacLaine, who starred as Shirley opposite Penny Marshall in which late 70s spin-off of Happy Days? She's one of the titular characters.
It's Laverne and Shirley.
Yes, correct!
Yeah!
He loved movies and TV as a kid, especially a variety show called Texaco's Star Theatre, hosted by Milton Berle. Warren started imitating Berle and developed an uncanny impression of him as a teenager. I couldn't find complete confirmation of this, but it can't be a coincidence that his character is called Milton.
Named Milton, yeah.
After Shirley became a Hollywood star, he wanted to as well. He worked at the National Theatre in Washington during his last year of high school. When he graduated, he was offered football scholarships from 10 different universities, but turned them down to study liberal arts.
Damn, dude.
Just like Milton, he is...
A sports star and an artist.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jordan Peterson would be absolutely seething. After 1 year at university, he moved to New York to study acting. The Big Apple. New York, baby.
New York.
I'm going to become a star. His first few acting roles were all anthology drama series, which were all the rage in the late 50s. Warren, was always a bit of a control freak, saying about his early roles, "When I acted in films, I used to come up with suggestions about the script, the lighting, the wardrobe, and people used to say, 'What do you want, to produce the picture too?' And I would say that I suppose I do."
I didn't agree with the original script, so I made a couple of changes. He's literally just Milton, bro.
That's so perfect. Shirley said, "That's why he's more comfortable behind the camera. He's in the total control aspect. He has to have control over everything."
Wow.
After those dramatic roles, Warren was cast in his first comedy role in Dobie. He left the show halfway through season 1 because he was drafted. Just kidding.
No.
He enlisted. Yes, he enlisted in the Air Force to fulfill his mandatory service obligation.
That's crazy, man.
When he returned, he was cast in a Broadway production called A Loss of Roses, for which he won a Tony Award and a Theatre World Award.
Far out, man.
That was his first and only Broadway appearance.
And an award. He ended on a high.
And started on a high.
Yeah.
They say quit while you're ahead. After that, he was far too famous to return to television. But what did he end up doing? Find out next time on Warren Beatty.
Oh, I like it. All right, an interesting, maybe not as interesting as Tuesday, but he's got some sauce.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know that he was enlisted. I thought he just left the show because he didn't want to. There was some other thing that happened, but yeah,
wild.
I feel like he probably also didn't really want to be the pathetic villain butt of the joke anymore.
Given that he was like a control freak and he probably wanted to be at the center of everything.
Yeah, I'd say so. He wanted the show to be called The Many Loves of Milton Armitage.
I mean, a show I would watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure, dude.
And he would succeed every single episode.
Yeah, maybe there'd actually be many loves in it.
Yeah. So far, Dobie hasn't had many loves, has he?
He's had like under 5 or less. I reckon.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Probably
We might be one coming up.
Maybe. Thalia leaves with Chatsworth, but Dobie isn't giving up his hunger strike. That is until all the boys from school hold him down, try to stuff a whole pizza in his mouth, and take a picture that's totally going to look like he was eating and not getting bashed.
It's actually really fucked up. This scene and the one after it where Herbert is like grabbing him and forcing food down are actually like weirdly dark. Like I think we might have referenced this last episode, but it's like the Ross Without Laugh track in Friends. Like it's like actually just severely fucked up the way Herbert like grabs his hands and like forces the food down him, dude.
Like that's a full plate of food, and then it just transitions to being an empty plate, and it's like, did he force him to eat every single bite?
He grabbed his limbs for all of it.
That is the implication by the shots.
Yeah. Yeah, they take like what must be the most awkward photo of Dobie eating. Like the scene is so quick, and it's not like they can pose him for it. So I totally agree. It's gonna look like he's just getting abused.
Yeah, he comes home really full after that, and then in succession, Herbert, like you said, Winnie, and then Thalia all force him to eat in an all-time poetic comeuppance sequence.
I mean, it's pretty funny. There's a lot of Mickey Mousing in the soundtrack of this scene where all the door openings and stuff are met with like a fun, playful score and all that. But I just feel bad for the guy, man. My God. I mean, how did Thalia get in and then up there? Like, I don't understand.
Maybe she came in through the secret second door that Dobie has in his room for some reason. Yes.
It's true, yeah. They do come through two different ones.
Why does he have two doors in his bedroom? Have you ever been in a bedroom with two doors?
Friend of the show, bleep this if you like, Sean Hibbert's old bedroom at his old house had an entrance and exit from the living room and hallway.
That's just because one of them didn't open because his bed was so big.
They had to cut a new one. And then they were like, maybe we should have moved the bed over. It's too late now. Yeah. I wish, my only regret really is that Maynard doesn't come in and go, ooh, Big Daddy, gotta finish off the rest of this big salami.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
If only it was rule of fours.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Alright. So that brings us to You Rank. On this show, we rank every episode on a 7-tier scale. If you think it was the best of the very best, it should be crowned among the heavens in the great library archive of Dobie Gillis. It gets a great 20 animal.
If you thought it was extremely good, really up there with the crown, but maybe more of a jewel set into the crown, you know, something with which to makes the crown stand out more as a crown, you would give it, of course, a real human being.
If you think it was pretty good, like a decent homemade meal, nothing special, none of the fancy trimmings, just some nice, good old meat and potatoes, it gets a good buddy.
If you thought it was neither good nor bad, kind of like the last episode of this podcast that you may never see, the lost episode, you'll give it a no offense, none taken.
If you think it was a bit hard to get through, it was a bit of a grind, it was just a bit of a slog, like you were kind of toiling really hard just to get to the end of it, it gets like, work!
If you thought it was pretty damn bad, kind of like the CGI of the lion in Dobie's stomach, if you thought it hasn't aged well, if you thought it was brutal, if it hurt you just to watch, you'll give that a nasty boy.
And if you think it was the absolute worst of the worst, should be struck from the record entirely, never to be seen by human eyes again, it should be deep underground in a vault that says, this is not a place of honor, nothing good is stored here. It gets, and I gotta kill that boy, I just gotta.
It's interesting. I don't feel, I liked this episode, but I don't feel that it rates just among the best of Dobie. It had a few LOLs, mainly 28 feet. It really got me. I thought it was tonally a little strange.
Yeah.
With like, I mean, the whole idea of the emotional manipulation, as you say, is it landed a little funny for me. I didn't overall dislike. You know what? No offense, none taken on this episode for me.
Fair enough. Yeah, this episode did not age well.
Yeah.
It had some funny moments, but I feel like, as you were saying, there should always be more Maynard. You can never have enough Maynard.
Yeah.
Herbert is pretty good, but other than that, it felt a bit lacking. I'm gonna give this one a work.
A work from you. Yeah. I can get down with that as a rating. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, especially because I watched it like 4 times. Because I watch all of these episodes a few times just to make sure I notice all the stuff. And this episode doesn't have much replayability.
I wouldn't imagine. Hey, maybe that will change in this next episode.
Yeah, maybe it will. Next, we're talking about Season 1, Episode 18, The Flying Millikins, which first aired on February 2nd, 1960. That week, the first sit-in protest was done by 4 black students in North Carolina who were denied service at Woolworths in North Carolina.
Dodgy scripting. No, it's good for them. Do you have any background on how that went, or was it just like this is a historic?
So the one of them, he tried to get a sandwich at a bus station and he was denied service, and then he went and spoke to his friends, and 4 of them went to a Woolworths, which is not a supermarket in the US. It's must be some kind of restaurant because they were sat at the bar of the restaurant, taking up the whole space until they were allowed service, and they were like, it's like a sit-in protest is like, we're not going to leave until you service.
I getcha. Yeah, we're tying ourselves to these trees, so to speak. We're not moving a muscle. I'm so glad you put this in, because it's so fucking wild to think about that happening alongside Dobie Gillis airing and these lynching jokes and shit like that. Putting those right side by side is actually fucking wild to me. Yeah. Because you watch these old shows and I feel like they are... When I watch them, I don't always think about the time that they were filmed and the context of where that sits in. They're just kind of suspended. They're their own thing. They're art, they're suspended in space. But the idea that these two things were in parallel is crazy to me. Yeah. Yeah.
The black and white makes it feel like, oh, this is before the color. This is kind of a strange parallel with... And I don't mean people of color, but this is before the color came into TV. The season 1 of I Dream of Jeannie in black and white feels like it's from the 40s, and then season 2 of I Dream of Jeannie is in color and it feels like it's from 1968.
That's crazy, dude. I will say, just as an anecdote, when I was trying to find where to watch this episode, the Flying Millikins, I looked it up on YouTube because I couldn't find it. I ended up watching it on Tubi, as I said to you off screen. But when I looked it up on YouTube, there was a thumbnail that I feel like must have been made by AI, which was a screenshot from the Flying Millikins, or maybe just a random episode of Dobie Gillis, to be honest, in color. Yes. That was AI colorized, I think, because it looked really fucking weird.
There are Dobie episodes that were colorized in post, I think in the 80s. I think.
Interesting. Maybe it was from that. Yeah. Maybe it was from that.
Because Dobie got a lot of reruns on Nick at Night.
Okay.
So yeah, it's part of the Nickelodeon universe.
Interesting.
Maybe Dobie will appear in multiverses.
That'd be sick. I think Maynard would be a better fighter in that kind of thing. I don't know.
Maynard is so close to Shaggy.
Yeah, true. Yeah. You can't really have them without... Yeah. What else happened the week?
I only found 2 things. It was a sort of uneventful week as far as stuff that I could say here goes.
Yeah.
But 6 chimpanzees finished their NASA training and were ready to go to space.
Sweet. I love the space race updates that happen throughout these Dobie episodes. The Flying Millikin. You're going to ask me what happened in
So, Carter, what happened in this episode?
Well, I'm so freaking glad you asked, man. Dobie has found himself a new love. 1 hour before this episode begins, he met a new student. Well, they just enrolled in the school, by the name of Aphrodite. And he's like, whatever, fuck Thalia, this is it. She's so beautiful. All the classic Dobie-isms. I saw you, my eyes caught on fire. Whatever bullshit's coming out his mouth.
Yeah.
We meet Aphrodite. She comes to the park to hang out with Dobie. And in a teasing manner, I guess, he lifts up the marble bench that he normally sits on to I guess, just be funny and like knock him off and be like, ha ha ha, this is funny. But also as a demonstration of her power, her strength. So it's an early telling of the skill set this person has. And you can see live that Dobie is almost starting to be like a little surprised and off-put by Aphrodite, who is not only insanely strong, but knows very complicated French words. Gauche. Dobie's really taken back by the word gauche and tries to act like he understands her saying what she's saying. And I still don't think he knows what it means for the remainder of the episode, where he says gauche many times. All of them wrong. Len, what does gauche mean?
Gauche is like... it's like gaudy, It's like something that is like... being so tasteless, just out in the open with no self-awareness.
Gotcha. So like the last episode of...
Yeah.
It was a gauche episode.
That last episode was extremely gauche.
We're adding a tier to... It's an 8-tier scale.
Where does gauche fit on the spectrum?
If you thought this episode would have been good a long time ago, but now in 2026 sucked, you'll give it an oh my gauche.
That's exactly where the hunger strike goes. That's so good.
He promptly invites Aphrodite to the hangout spot, which is the ice cream parlor, Wong's ice cream parlor. She's a little off-put by the idea, but she's like, anything for you, because inexplicably, like so many of these women, weirdly infatuated with Dobie, even though he is
so lovable.
His once again, his weakness has made him strangely affable, and because the girls feel sorry for him, I suppose they humor him with dates or something. Thalia has some lines along similar lines, like you're talking about he's a dweeb, but that's what she likes about him. So
I get the feeling that Dobie might be the first boy that Aphrodite's ever met, aside from her brothers.
You think like the sheltered lifestyle was coming into play?
Yeah. That's what it feels like. It feels like because she was raised in this weird acrobat cult. Like,
he takes her to the ice cream parlor, and he's ordered two. He's like, you can have whatever you like as long as it's under fucking $10 or whatever it is.
like $2.
Yeah, $2 probably. So he orders 2 sodas, but she's not a fan because she's a fucking powerlifter, man. She's super fit. She wants to eat nothing but rabbit food, basically. Walnuts that Dobie tries to crack open with his mouth. And we get this great scene that actually reminded me of like a Seinfeld scene with the girl with the big hands.
Man hands.
Yeah, man hands. We got this shot of Aphrodite like cracking open these walnuts for Dobie.
With ease.
She's absolutely alphaing him. She rudely speaks Chinese to Wong, like telling him to fuck off and get better food or something.
The worst fake Chinese I've ever heard in my life.
It's a lot of the same word over and over again.
This is my impression of the fake Chinese. Washi dashi bashi dashi. Washi gashi gashi bashi. Nashi bashi gashi gashi. Ligua.
Yeah, ligua. But is Wong speaking real Chinese? That's my question. I don't want to make assumptions, but
I don't know. It's hard to verify that.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to YouTube auto-generated captions, by the way. I had them on for the last episode, the hunger strike, and they don't know Thalia. It always comes up as failure. Which does make for some pretty funny scripting. But anyway, I don't know how they actually get to this next scene, but they go back to Aphrodite's house just to chill and meet the family. Dobie goes in there. It's a little bit of a weird place. He sees a poster of the circus act that the Melicans are in.
Let me tell you about the poster.
Please do.
The Flying Milliken poster says Jasper County Fair. There are Jasper counties in Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Texas.
Jesus Christ.
So I think they're doing a kind of Simpsons thing where they intentionally chose Springfield as the name of the town.
Because there's a bunch of them.
Because there are so many Springfields. And like in the Simpsons movie, how Ned says that from the top of the mountain they can see the 4 states that border Springfield, and it's like Maine, Utah, Alaska, and Hawaii, or something like that.
Just he's the most. Yeah, that's cool. No, that's a nice nod. Yeah. And then the dad comes in. And the audience loves laughing at this dad because he looks so effeminate in his Greek tunic, with his long hair. And somehow, even though he has the most masculine face and masculine voice of all time, Dobie mistakes him for a woman, and that is hilarious. According to the audience. Yeah. That is hilarious.
The crowd loves it.
Yeah. They absolutely go wild.
Misgendering gags in 1960, huge.
Oh, absolutely massive. So yeah, we get to meet the dad. The dad tells a little bit about how he got there. He used to be an MD. Then he basically decided that he was like too good for school and that he wanted to live like a more simple life, like the Greeks. Dobie's like, oh yeah, there's a Greek boy in my class. You know, the ancient Greeks.
Well, I don't know his parents.
So yeah, the dad, the daughter, and there's two sexy brothers.
Hercules and Atlas.
Yeah, Hercules and Atlas. All live here, and they're all extremely intelligent. Aphrodite passed the Harvard entry exams at 14 just for fun. It's quickly established that Dobie is Aphrodite still really likes Dobie, but the dad believes that he has to shape up a little bit to be a part of the family.
Well, he wants Dobie to take his place in the acrobat troupe eventually.
Yes. Yeah. If he's going to be in the family, he wants Dobie to continue living that way. Which is really not for him to say. But whatever. It's really not for him to say. So, yeah, in order to impress Aphrodite, Dobie is kind of fond of the idea. We get another scene where Dobie's back at the shop. And he's like, he hasn't stolen any money for once when he's left Herbert's grocery store. He grabs a carrot on the way out. Yeah. He's like pretty well dressed because he wants to take Aphrodite out to the movies, probably to see The Monster Who Devoured Cleveland.
Most likely.
Most likely. Yeah, Herbert's all like sus about it, but he's not doing anything at the moment. We go back to Aphrodite's place, and the family want to put him through a strict training regimen to get jacked. Yeah. To be with the daughter of the household and not to be so weak, but also to, as you say, join this troupe eventually.
Yeah.
And they're all very optimistic and supportive of her, and they're like, you know, it'll only take you a week. You'll be a new man.
How? We've established that Dobie is a 97-pound weakling. Yeah. 44 kilos. It's going to take more than a week, man.
Yeah, I don't know. When you're 17 years old, your muscle development, you know, is a lot quicker than someone our age. You know, you never know, I suppose. But yeah, they put him in the tunic. The audience goes wild. And we get a training montage,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool, of the brothers essentially doing the exercises for Dobie, like pretty much grabbing his limbs and forcing him through it, which is pretty cool. After a week, he's absolutely fucking exhausted, and almost no improvement is made.
Yeah.
As far as we can tell. The dad is like, everything's gonna be fine, but I am getting curious about. I've been really into Heredity lately. He wants to meet the parents, so to speak, to see how Dobie's bloodline is, so that he would be maybe adequate or inadequate for the circus. The dad divines a plan. He's gonna like call and order from Herbert's grocery store.
12 quarts of yogurt.
Quarts of yogurt. What else is in there? 12 quarts of yogurt. There's like one specific thing that it's really absurd to have 12 quarts of.
I think he orders like a bunch of like celery, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's like celery. There's like something that's like it's not like a dip, but it's like, I can't remember. Anyway, he makes this absurd order at the grocery store. Herbert needs to deliver it, so he rocks up at Aphrodite's house, at the family barn, to deliver the goods. And he doesn't know at first that Dobie's like been around this barn. I don't think he's even met Aphrodite at this point. And so the dad is like trying to get a good measure of Herbert, so he's like trying to feel him up when he like shakes his hand, and he's like accidentally dropping, like really creepily dropping his money so he can like feel up Herbert's thigh and shit like that.
Herbert also calls him ma'am, and the crowd loves it again.
Herbert also confuses him for a woman, which, yep. He sure does do that.
There's a bit where Aphrodite goes to kiss Dobie, and Dobie's like, whoa, your dad is here.
Yeah, true.
And like the dad is like, why, kissing is the most natural thing in the world. And Dobie is still so weird about it.
Yeah, he still doesn't want to do it. It's in the doorway before he leaves the barn for the first time, but then she also wants to kiss him a lot on like the couch in the barn or whatever. And Dobie is doing this weird thing where like after every kiss he's like looking back at the dad really like weirdly and awkwardly.
Yeah, the first time he's like, oh, I must have slipped, it'll never happen again.
Like he already knows at this point that the dad is okay with it,
Yeah.
and then he still is so like awkward about the whole thing, which I guess I would be too, like just like in front of all them, because she clearly wants to have like a sesh of sorts. Yeah, no, I totally forgot about that. But after a bit of awkwardness with the dad feeling up Herbert and stuff, he's like, oh, I got to explain myself. I got to come clean. So he mentions Dobie, and then Dobie, who is there at the barn, comes out in the tunic. Oh my God.
And Herbert's like, I love his line where he's like, let me tell you something about heredity. You ever heard of backwards heredity? Because I had a kook son, and now I'm a kook. That's how it works.
Backed up on me.
Backed up on me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Fuck, I don't even remember what happens after this. The Dobler comes out. It's all like, oh. They try to get Herbert. Oh yeah, because Herbert is also an honorary part of the family, an in-law. They're like, you also, I guess, need to be associated with this tree. It's really weird, man.
And so they forcibly change his clothes.
They forcibly change Herbert in the other room into the tunic, the funny woman tunic.
Oh, he looked like woman.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Oh man.
And then Herbert, I know he's acting all aggressive about it. He's like, "Fucking, you guys are fucking crazy." But they're kind of like okay with it. They're like, I don't know. They're like, I don't even know how to describe it. They even though Herbert is like anti all of this, they're so relentlessly positive. These people, they're like, yeah, he seems like the bloodline seems fine here.
I think the dad is like, what great spirit.
Yeah, he's got great spirit. Yeah, it's a little bit almost like unceremonious in that way, the way that it all comes together.
Yeah, it's a fucking fever dream.
Yeah.
Halfway through this episode, it just turns into like a David Lynch movie.
Yeah, it's very strange. It's very, very strange. Dobie is still pretty much trapped with Aphrodite at this point because he wants out at this point, but he doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah, well,
because there's these two brothers that can pretty much muscle him wherever.
Yeah.
And Aphrodite doesn't seem to be getting any less keen. No matter how weird Dobie is about the kissing, she's still like unusually okay with this whole situation.
Yeah.
So Dobie's like speaking to Maynard about it.
Yeah.
And he's like, Maynard, you gotta fucking help me, man. I gotta call it off with her. And he drafts Maynard to do something. He's like, you gotta go over there.
And Maynard is like, here's what we'll do. I'll tell her that I'm attached at the hip with you. Like.
Oh yeah. Because she hates Maynard. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, she said once like, "Oh, this is your friend."
Yeah.
She must hate
I
Maynard.
guess she hates Maynard. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'll go over there and I'll say that if she wants to have you, she's got to have me as well, and she just won't handle that.
This is where Maynard goes a bit animalistic. He loses it a bit. He goes like, "I gotta go. I gotta."
It's so weird. This episode's fucked, man.
Yeah, I guess Maynard is like pouring on the sauce because he wants to. In his mind, he's gonna creep her out.
Yeah, so he's like G'ing himself up for it. I guess. It ends up working. I don't know. Dobie goes over there to see what happened and with what Maynard did, and Aphrodite's like, we can't be together anymore because I found someone even more weak and pathetic. And they need my help more than you do. Which makes me really question the original dynamic of her and Dobie.
Yeah.
But like, let's just skim past that, as we have to do with a lot of this episode. And that person is Maynard. So now her and Maynard are forcibly together. And Maynard's in the funny tunic.
Yeah. He's in a pretty funny position where he's got like his arms stuck over the trapeze.
Yeah. He's in his like little training session as well. And that's all I fucking remember of the episode. I think that's it. And then reset. Wow.
Can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. And how Maynard and Aphrodite get along.
How's he gonna get out of this one? Any tidbits I missed there?
Yeah, I got some notes. So Aphrodite is played by Yvonne Craig, who is most famous as playing Batgirl in the old Batman and Robin with what's his name? West.
Adam West.
Yeah. Dobie has a really good line. He says, Aphrodite makes me feel weak and stupid. The reason she makes me feel weak and stupid is because of my two biggest faults. I'm weak and I'm stupid. It's so funny.
So stupid.
I love that joke. A lot of the weird shit in this episode is because it is loosely based on a 1954 musical movie called Athena.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It has pretty much the same plot as this episode, but with less comedy and more romantic entanglement and stuff. And so I guess one of the writers just saw Athena and he's like...
That could be funny.
Yeah.
They were wrong. I'm sorry, bro.
I'll just change it from Athena to Aphrodite.
We now come to you rank. Len, on this show, we rank things on a 7-tier scale.
Do we?
If you... Well, maybe there might be a secret 8th. There might be a secret 8th. That might be a bit... We haven't decided yet. On this episode, we rate things on a 7-tier scale. Unless we feel like something... It might float between the scale a little bit, then we invent new scales.
It's eventually going to be a spectrum.
Yeah, it's the Dobie spectrum. If you thought this episode was blessed by the gods, if you thought Zeus's ambrosia was fed to you and you flowed with heavenly energy, you would give it a great 20 animal.
If you thought this episode had a real good spirit and it was as strong as Atlas and as wise as... What was the dad's name? Was it Aristotle or something?
I don't remember the dad's name. Yeah, I knew it was like Hercules and Atlas and Aphrodite.
Then you give it a real human being.
If you thought that, much like the Greek fashion, the ever wonderful tunic, whatever. If you thought it was pretty good, you give it a good buddy.
If you thought it was just alright, it gets a no offense, and I'm taking.
If you thought it was a little bit below average, you would give it, of course, a work.
If you think it was really bad, if you think it was weak and stupid, it gets a nasty, nasty boy.
And if you think that it was, if you think that this episode should be struck from the records entirely, if you thought it was abysmal dog shit, you would give it an I gotta kill that boy. I just gotta.
Let me tell you, I'm killing this boy fucking point blank to the face. No hesitation. I'm emptying the clip on this boy.
This episode was bad, man. Like, I don't mind an episode that's like a little bit trippy and weird, but it's not like it was super funny.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that funny. Like, at least the last episode, which was kind of bad, there was some funny stuff in there.
Yeah,
like,
there was.
This one's just kind of painful, I gotta say.
Like, normally I have like a bunch of different notes of all the lines that I liked. So this episode, it was only the weak and stupid line. That was the only note that I had.
Yeah, it's fucked. Like, it's just structurally weird. Like, Maynard just shows up near the end. They go to and from the barn kind of for no reason. It's just not cool, man. Yeah. It's just not cool.
A lot of the comedy in this episode is based on like, haha, look how weird these guys are. And it's like,
yeah.
Are they the monster or are we the monster that devours
people?
Yeah,
it's just a guy with long hair.
Yeah.
Like, did you have the moment, I don't know if you had this moment when you first watching the episode, like, when the dad comes out and they piss themselves, I almost had to like rewind because I'm like,
yeah,
I didn't understand what was fun. Like, genuinely, I had no idea what was funny. Like, and I was like, and it suddenly clicked to me like, oh, they just think it's funny that he's in a Greek tunic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where our standards are nowadays, but we need a little more than that.
Yeah.
Like, I think, God, man, I think I might be in the same tier. I gotta kill this boy.
Yeah.
I gotta strike him with Zeus's lightning.
I must condemn this poor soul to Hades.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. No, not a good one. Not a couple of great ones.
No.
Which sucks because we've had some decent ones of late.
Yeah, the last four have been pretty good. At least, no offenses, the last four.
Yeah.
And this has been, I don't know if we've had a double kill yet. Maybe for the Christmas or the birthday episode.
Yeah, I don't know if they were. I don't know if I've given something and I've got to kill that boy yet.
Me
I think this is
neither.
my first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow worse. At least the Christmas episode had a heart and they were like kind of cheesy and goofy.
Yeah. And it had a few lines that were funny.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah, this episode just sucks.
Yeah. But if you liked this episode of the podcast, you see that?
Yeah.
See that?
Beautiful.
You may not have liked this episode of Dobie Gillis, but if you liked the podcast, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you vote on this Spotify survey for the last episode and for this one. I will edit it at some point. I've heard it's a bit of a nightmare.
What's
what
our
else
survey? What should our survey be? Do you gotta kill this boy?
is 6.5 and 7 too much of an age gap?
You mean 16 and a half and 17?
Yeah, that's the one. I know, just do the other one. Just do 6.5 for no reason.
Alright, make sure you vote on the poll. We really want to know whether 6.5 and 7 is...
This makes us look so creepy. That'd be fucking funny, man. Just having like a normal podcast about like, I don't know, history or whatever. And then your poll is just like, is 33 and 12 too much of an age? Just self-outing. Yes. What we're gonna say? Yeah. If you thought that episode sucked fucking ass, vote on the poll.
Yeah. Go listen to my album on this very same channel. It's called Underdog. I've heard that it's pretty good.
I've listened twice. I like both times. Yeah.
Oh, did you hear the new bonus track?
Yeah. Which one was it?
It was called The Ick.
Yes, I remember the Ick.
Yeah.
The Ick was good. I still like the Getting Wasted one. I can't remember the name of that one. That one's always good. You're fucking wrong. There's lots of great tracks on there.
So yes, we'll see you next time.